This is the story of Samantha. Weighing 40 stones or 560 pounds, she was only 20 years old when she died from her obesity crisis. Due to her weight, she had to be lifted by a hoist just to get out of bed. The article explaining her situation by mirror.co.uk says, she was in a special hoist so she could move from her bed to her commode. Her mother was always right next to her, reassuring her because she was so scared of heights. That was when her heart stopped. In that hoist, was her mother completely horrified. But how did she get to this state? It was all the food. The article says that she would eat her dinner, and then she would just go to the fridge and help herself to more food. She would buy crisps and chocolate bars on her way home from school, and then eat them in secret. It's all she would do. Then the day came when the social services arrived. Her mother said that they were all crying, and Samantha was screaming, begging them not to take her away. All the neighbors came out. It was horrendous. It didn't matter how many fruits and vegetables she ate. She couldn't do anything about it. After she passed, her parents said how they didn't know the extent of unhealthy eating. That is why awareness is key. In order to increase the population's health, everybody must be aware and take action to benefit from the immense benefits of exercising a little bit each day, thus bringing a much longer and healthier life.
One more detail to pay attention to is that people who exercise for the recommended amount weekly have a 40% lower risk of dying early than those that are under the recommendations. And those recommendations do not include harsh or vigorous workouts, only the pace those specific people are comfortable. That quote from the text shows that if someone were to just exercise for 20 to 30 minutes a day, it could add months as well as several years to your life. Another quote from the same article and source states a 10-year study proved that people who engage in the recommended amount of exercise on average live 3 to 7 years longer than people who do not. That quote shows that the small amounts of exercise can make your life longer and more healthy.
In the article, The Benefits of Exercise, there are many examples of the physical benefits that occur. One section that I found interesting was when it stated, regular exercise improves the efficiency of your respiratory muscles and increases the usable volume of your air sacs in your lungs, which means we're able to extract more oxygen from a single breath. With this ability to strengthen your lungs with each time you work out, you'll soon find it much easier to improve the amount of activity you can do on a daily basis. If you continue to increase your intensity in your workouts, the muscle will build. Later on in the article, it explains how once you hit 25 years old, then small amounts of your muscle will be lost. And it states if you keep your muscle strong and healthy, this loss of muscle and strength can be kept to a minimum. Having strong muscles can build confidence, posture, and ability to work for longer periods of time. When doing your exercise well and correctly, then both of these traits of a fit person will come naturally, and you as a person will feel happier and just better overall. One more detail to pay attention to is that people who exercise for recommended amount weekly have 40% lower risk of dying early than those that are under the recommendations. And those recommendations don't include harsh or vigorous workouts, only to the pace those specific people are comfortable at. While the physical aspects of exercise are very appealing, there are many other parts of your body that's being benefited. In the article, Importance of Exercise and Nutrition in the Prevention of Illness and the Enhancement of Health, states that a study done by DeVries and Adams, they say that a 15-minute walk produced more relaxation than a standard dose of a mild tranquilizer. So on one hand, you could get expensive prescription pills with nasty side effects that could lead to cardiac arrest, or just simply take a stroll around the block a couple of times. That's the only thing that theoretically could go away through the increase of exercise. 6.7% of Americans 18 or older are currently diagnosed with depression. That is about 15 million people. I will bet that the majority of these Americans don't know how exercise could help them so much. In the same article, it states depression can be overcome through the sense of mastery and self-control gained through exercise. With all these psychological benefits stacking up, I'm truly in awe of why people are not trying to educate the public on this topic. Well, yes, it is true that depression and your relaxation levels are affected, but overall, your entire mind is greatly impacted. In the article, Exercise helps both your body and your mind being active can boost your mood and relieve stress. States that with daily exercise, it makes your mind clearer and less fatigued, which can handle stress with ease. So again, why go and buy drugs that can do the exact same thing as a short jog? But why does exercising help your body so much? Later on in the article, it explains that your brain releases a protein called BDFM, or brain-deprived neurotic factor. This protects the body by activating the nervous system to reset the switch to protect against stress. It acts like a natural mood enhancer. BDFM is a vital protein in your body that is needed to help build new neurons in your brain, which results to reduce stress. Although, there's one catch. You will only be released this while exercising. People have tried to mimic this in the lab and put it in a pill, but all have failed. They have all found that you must be active to gain this from your body. So basically, even if you are taking antidepressant pills, anti-stress pills, or whatever, you'll truly never receive the same psychological benefits than the ones that exercising will get you.
Another point that everyone should be aware of is that stress itself is not a predictor of illness in students with high activity levels. Studies have shown this to be true. So as stated earlier, not only does daily activity increase the relaxation time of many, at the same time it decreases stress in the short as well as the long run.
The best way possible is obviously important. There's many options and routes you can take to be able to do that. One of them being by exercising daily for a little bit. In the article Physical Activity and Health, it states physical activity can help control your weight, strengthen bones and muscles, improve mental health/mood, longer your life, and help improve your ability to do daily activities. The majority of that sentence is a given. However, the last little segment shows that the little bit of exercise a day can help anyone's ability to do daily routines or activities. Not only is that important because it is, but if you really think deeper into it, it reveals the more important meaning, which is your quality of life. Imagine living your life to the point where you can barely do your own daily routine without getting a little annoyed because you can't do something helpful for yourself, or you can't get something off the top shelf. That was just an example that clearly won't be for everyone, but just small things like that don't have to be limited if people would just take a little part in exercise per day.
You'd be doing yourself a favor and everyone around you, as in your family and friends, because no one would have to worry anymore. The effects exercise can bring are immense changes, but in the end it's all for the best.
Now, along with the risk of limitations limiting your overall quality of life will also be greatly affected. In the article, The Importance of Exercise and Nutrition in the Prevention of Illness and the Enhancement of Health, it explains that our total quality and even length can benefit from such activities such as aerobic dance, gardening, hunting, cycling, stair climbing, running, and most importantly, brisk walking. I know, at least for me personally, when I think of exercise, I think of either running or going to the gym. But to receive all the positive benefits mentioned, then all you really have to do is simply go for a brisk walk, like the quote said. So with that knowledge, there really isn't a reason for most people, if not everyone, to be in some state of fitness that the benefits are achieved. Later on in the article, it says many of the negative physical characteristics of aging can be reversed through exercise. This is the final cherry on top of the cake of benefits, with the ability to look your absolute best as you age. So with just the ability to do simple activities such as walking up and down stairs, or to even getting out of bed, can be made much easier with just simply walking or gardening.
Daily activities such as get out of her bed or get up to go to the bathroom. I'm not saying that that is the only reason she passed away, but the events that led up to the state Samantha was in could have been stopped along the way from a few simple workouts a week.
After hearing all of this, you can understand why just a little bit of exercise each day can benefit you in the long run with a much more enjoyable life. Lives every day are taken from people that could have been fixed. Like I said earlier about Samantha, these cases happen every day. You can help yourself plus the others around you by making a small commitment and a huge difference in your life, and the results are phenomenal.